Hello everybody. I have my microphone on, so hopefully that helps with the audio and captions and stuff today when I post the video. But I wanted to talk to you guys about a product that has been out of stock for a while. It's back in the mini seasonal catalog that just came out the beginning of this month, and it's items that I don't use more. I should be using them more, but I do love them. So pardon my foreheadedness as I reach forward to grab the silicone food containers, you guys. So I can't remember if it was this size or this size, but one of them was out of stock for like the longest time, and they're back and you guys can get these now. So we got the small and medium. They come as a set. And honestly, last summer when I was doing a ton of vendor shows, I absolutely loved this small one for like having a bit of rhubarb crisp for a snack when I was at the show, or just, you know, this is a really good snack or dessert size. And they're collapsible, so they take up a ton less space than other storage containers in your cupboard. It has the little air seal button on the lid. Now, microwave safe, do not put in the microwave. Dishwasher safe, don't put in the dishwasher. The high heat in microwaves and dishwashers can warp your lids, and then it's not gonna stay on your container. So I just hand wash everything when it comes to these guys. Personal preference, but you can put the silicone part in the microwave and in the dishwasher. So that is the small size, and then you just seat the lid back on top and you can snap, good to go. This one is a good size for like leftovers, a single serving of leftovers. Again, it's the medium. Really good size for leftovers. And again, you just place the lid on top, snap. Now the large, last summer when we had so many cherries and other fruits that we were processing here in the house, because we had like a big old bag of cherries and whatnot, I actually had the cherries in this and this in the freezer. So again, really good for prepping produce and having it. Because what I did when I did that is I had the container completely up like this, filled it to need be, and then when I put the lid on it, I made sure the button was up. So I had it full of cherries, the button was up, the lid was secure, and then to try and get as much of the excess air out as possible, I just worked on collapsing it until my cherries were touching the lid, and I got as much air out of the container as possible. And then I press the button down and it locks it, see? It locks it, and then we need to do that better. Here we go. We'll try and half collapse it. So there you go. So that way you can, you know, have your food in there, and then I pulled the button back up and we'll completely collapse the container now. That way you can try and get as much air out of the containers as possible, depending on what you're using them for. So like I said, we had a big old bag of cherries that we were cutting up and prepping for different things last year, and I had the cherries in this, and this I popped in my freezer. We also had peaches that we were prepping and processing and whatnot, and the peaches worked really good in the extra large because of the shape of the peaches and whatnot. So you can fit a ton of food in these containers, and I have not had any staining issues with these, but I love the way they work. I have noticed that even when I hand wash the lids, I'm going to take this lid back off again, that I tend to scrub a little too hard, because okay, so this is the extra large lid, and it still has the Norwex logo on it. There's my small. Where'd the logo go? Yeah, I scrubbed it right off. And the same with the medium, but my large and my extra large still have the logos on the lids. So be careful when you're washing them, guys, because it will come off. But yeah, I love these containers. They work great. I need to use them more. The part of the reason I haven't lately is I had them with me to show off at vendor shows last year. And so they've been down here in the basement instead of up in the kitchen where I can use them. But once they are clean and collapsed, look at how much space those are not taking up in your cupboards or your cabinets, okay? So great items. The silicone food storage containers, you can get the complete set of 4 like this, or you get the small and medium together and the large and the extra large together. But great items, great items. And there you have it. This is Sarah Bean, your Norwex independent consultant, coming to you from my office about the silicone food storage containers. Great way to reuse, reduce, and you don't have to recycle because these last a long time. And I will see you guys all later. Bye.